So can you tell me about a goal that you would like to have pertaining to your leisure lifestyle before you leave here?
Yeah, I want to be able to do things again. Like, uh, since all this has happened and everything, I just haven't had the time to do things.
Right.
Um,
And would you say maybe time management
Definitely, yeah. That's
in order to rework your schedule?
part of
Sure.
it. Yeah.
Okay. I know we talked about the like rituals and the timing of those. Maybe one obstacle for you. Are there any others that you want me to know?
My friends and stuff just they don't understand, so trying to work with that. It's just like I need to do these things. Like at 9 I need to do my note cards. I need to be able to do these things, and they don't get it. They don't understand, so they've kind of backed away a little bit, and it's hard. So I don't know.
So there's some loss of friendships there.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. So once again, I'm going to go through a quick list, and you're going to tell me whether you have the following resources within your home. Do you have a smartphone?
Yeah.
And what about a TV?
Yeah, sorry.
Do you have a landline? Internet?
Yeah.
And would you say you have a strong support system within your house?
I have a roommate, and she's all right. She's all right. I wouldn't call her a strong support system, but my family at home is. My mom is supportive, but she's worried about me.
So your support system is stronger when you're at home as opposed to when you're at school?
Yeah, but it's also more difficult when I'm at home because I worry about her even more, her health.
Okay. I'm going to read a sentence, and you're going to tell me if A, it sounds like you, B, sounds a little like you, or C, sounds nothing like you. When conflict arises, I'm easily able to come up with a compromise.
No, that's not at all like me. I need to do what I need to do when I need to do it. So.
Okay. Thank you for being honest. Which is more important to you, routine or constant surprise?
Routine. Absolutely routine. Yep.
Do you work best in large groups, small groups, or by yourself?
Usually by myself, because otherwise people don't understand how to do it right. So.
Would you be willing to maybe participate in some group therapy, group exercises here, or would you really prefer to work alone?
I guess it would be best if I tried, but I'm really nervous about it, just so you know.
Okay. Well, that's all we can ask is that you're willing to try.
Yeah.
If you absolutely hate it, we know that's not for you.
All right. It's like 8:55.
Yep. Do you currently use any adaptations in order to participate in leisure activities?
No, I don't.
Okay. I'm going to name another small list, and you're going to tell me which ones you've used before in the past and if they were helpful or not helpful.
Okay.
So when you're feeling anxiety, do you use any sort of physical activity?
No, I shake my leg and stuff, but nothing like structured.
Does the shaking your leg help you at all?
Yeah, it calms me down a little bit.
Okay. Meditation or yoga?
I never have enough concentration for that. I'm too preoccupied by thinking.
Any like pet therapy? Do you have any pets at
I
home?
love dogs. I don't have one, but I love dogs. I love animals. I used to volunteer at an animal shelter, but...
Great. And why don't you volunteer there anymore?
Because I feel like I need to study more.
Is that something maybe you would be interested in getting back into?
I'd love that.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what about art or music at all?
I love listening to music. Art is really cool. I just am not very good at it, so it frustrates me. I love listening to music.
Sure. What age did you start developing your symptoms with obsessive compulsive disorder?
Well, 2 years ago I started a little bit after my dad died. But it's been this last semester especially that's been really rough.
So would you say it's gotten progressively worse?
Oh yeah. Yeah. I just don't want my mom to, I don't want something to happen to her.
Of course. Do you have any other medical issues besides obsessive compulsive disorder?
Mild asthma, and that's really it. So.
Okay. Before your onset of symptoms, did you have any other leisure activities you enjoyed? I know you said some volunteering. Anything else? Any other hobbies?
Church. I liked church. Just like hanging out with friends, and I liked shopping. Yeah. I mean,
So
I did go
can you-
kayaking with my dad, but I
Wow.
thought that maybe after he died, I probably shouldn't do that anymore. So.
Would you be interested in maybe getting back out on a kayak?
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I would. I'm just. It reminds me of my dad, so it's good, but it's also sad. So.
Right. Well, if that's something you're not comfortable with, of course we can
Yeah.
work with that.
Okay.
How often do you engage in physical activity per week?
Not very often.
Would you say 2 times, less than 2
Less.
times?
Like once maybe.
Okay.
If I'm not as busy.
And how does that make you feel?
Usually a little bit better. A little calmer. But yeah.
Okay. Just a few more questions and we should be able to get you out of here on time.
Alright.
Have you noticed since your onset of symptoms any difference cognitively?
I mean, it's hard to concentrate. I'm doing well academically, but it's just harder. It takes longer to concentrate. So that's probably the main thing.
As far as learning new skills, you're still able to comprehend them the same?
Yeah, it's just paying attention to the directions. Sometimes it's hard.
Okay. Do you tend to gravitate towards large social gatherings or more isolated situations?
Isolated. No, at least.
Have you noticed a change in that? Was that always like that?
No, I used to like being around people. I just they don't get it. So.
Okay. On a scale of 0 to 5, 0 being the least, 5 being the most, how accurate is this following sentence to your life?
Mm-hmm.
I am able to effectively recognize and control my emotions.
1. I mean, I can recognize them usually, but I can't control them.
Is that something that you'd like to work on while you're here?
Yeah.
Sure. And the last question, then we'll let you go, is
I got like a minute. So.
it's a fill in the blank, so I'm going to leave a blank for you at the end, and then you can fill it in with whatever you'd like.
Yeah.
When I'm with a large group of people, I feel blank.
Nervous. I'm scared.
And why would you say that is?
Because what if I have to do something and they think I'm weird? Like, if I'm meeting them at a time when I'm supposed to do stuff, like, I'm gonna do that. Like, I'm gonna do those things. So, it's off-putting to people, so it scares me.
Well, these are all things that are very normal with obsessive compulsive disorder, and hopefully we can fit these things into your leisure lifestyle and get you back on track to where you used to be. I'm excited to work with you, and I will see you sometime this week.
Awesome. Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much.
Thanks.